we're gonna mix some core and yoga. Hopefully you are ready for that. I know this music sounds really soft, but it's not gonna let me tag anybody. Oh well. So the music's really soft, but that's because we're going to mix core and yoga together. So we're gonna be on our mat back there. So hopefully you have a mat at home. If you don't have a mat, you can just do it like on the carpet, but I do recommend having something that just puts some type of cushion and relieves the pressure on your like hands and knees and on your back, so that you can really relax into the stretches when we're doing them, and so you can feel that support when we're doing some of the harder exercises for core. So make sure you have a mat or a towel, or if you're doing it on carpet, you're probably fine. Yeah, so this is core and yoga. We're gonna start more with the core portion. We're not gonna be here really long, so max 30 minutes. So it doesn't take a lot of time out of your day. And I promise you, you're gonna feel amazing afterwards. Okay, so make sure you have your mat ready. A little bit of water sometimes is good as well. Sometimes once you get to stretching, you get thirsty. And let's just start. So this is for Ironworks, and any LSE Fitness Center members, you are welcome to join. Coming down to the mat on all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees under those hips. We're gonna lengthen out the spine here so it's nice and long, and flatten out the front of your feet on the mat. Draw your belly button up and in towards your spine. You're gonna feel your spine start to feel really supported and longer and neutral. So we naturally have a little curve in the small back, and so you want to kind of just lengthen that, and so it kind of becomes longer and gets a little more straightened out. So lengthen through your spine by drawing the belly button in and stretching the crown of your head away from your hips, and reach away that right arm. And switch, other side, reach it away. And switch. Keep drawing your belly button in as you reach one arm away and then the other arm. Brace your core, squeeze the belly button to your spine, and really start to pull in through those muscles that are right below the belly button. Squeeze in and engage through your deep abdominals. All right, we're gonna leave that right arm out and hold. Reaching it out. Big inhale, extend it as long as you can. And then let's take the opposite leg back, or you can extend it out long. Reach, take it down, and then switch, other leg. Reach, take it down, and then switch. One leg, take it down, abs tight, other leg. Two more each side, switch, and switch. Good, both hands come down, hips to your heels, big stretch into that child's pose. Stretch out that low back. Reach your arms out as long as you can to the edge of your mat, and sink your hips back all the way down to your heels. Lengthen your spine. Give me one big inhale. Exhale, release. And on your next inhale, shift your body weight forward, back into those palms, wrists under your shoulders. And again, we're gonna go back to switching one arm and then the other arm. Thumb up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades down, spine long, reaching away one side and then the other. So right now, we're alternating the arms. And as you know, later, we're gonna alternate those legs. Remember? Abs in tight, keep drawing your belly button in. It's gonna help to support your body as you reach those arms away and reduce your base of balance. Okay, so the next time that left arm is out, leave it out there. Abs tight, balance, hold it, draw that belly button in, relax the shoulders down, lengthen across your collarbone. And let's take back and tap on the opposite leg. And when you're ready, extend that leg off the floor, reach. Hold, keep squeezing the abs. Squeeze. And switch. Other side. Extend it up off the floor. And switch. switch. Take your time. I know that it's hard to pick up that other leg, right? So I'm trying to give you a little challenge. On that challenge, find a spot on the floor or on your mat. Keep your gaze on it. See if that's going to help you to balance. It always helps me, and so I hope it helps you. We're going to get a couple more on each side. Squeeze the abs in tight. Last time. Float those limbs down, hips to your heels, stretch and reach those arms out. Lengthen your spine, sink your hips to your heels, and open up the front of your body into the mat. Inhaling, exhaling. And on your next inhale, we're going to shift that body weight forward, back into your palms and into your knees. We're going to nice and easy take that right leg back only. Reach it out and rotate that ankle. And reverse, other way. Squeeze your abs in. We're going to take that leg up and then cross it behind your bent leg side. And then bring it back up and take it out on the other side. So cross it back, over the bent leg, and then out. So we're making a little arc behind the body, stretching out the hips, and also engaging the core, helping us to balance. Squeeze the belly button in. Keep drawing that arc right behind you. Squeezing through your seat, squeezing through your abdominals. Nice big arc right behind you. Let's do two more. Last one. Listen, hold it over there and peek back over that shoulder. Looking at that leg, stretching out that hip. Keep that leg long that's extended back there. Big inhale. Exhale and return to the center. And we're going to leave that leg up, holding it center, and this time taking it out to the side. Tap it right out from your hip. And then slowly relax that leg down. Get a stretch through those inner thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, sink your hips back to your heels. Stretching that chest out, getting a deeper stretch through that inner thigh. Lengthening through your spine. Inhale, come back to the center. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to lengthen and extend out that opposite leg. Reach it out long, spine long, abs tight. Rotate that ankle one direction. Slow is better. And then reverse the other leg. Keep your spine long, keep your abs in. Lengthen that leg, point your toe. And here we go on that same arc. We're going to cross it behind. Keep your hips side by side as you pick it up and take it out. So really squeeze your abs in, helping you keep your hips side by side. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Filling your lungs from the bottom to the top. Keep squeezing your abdominals, belly button in, squeezing, helping to support you. Keeping your hips side by side, drawing that nice strong arc right behind your body. Engage through your seat. Deep abdominal squeeze. Two more. And last one. And we're going to this time leave that leg crossed behind and look back over that shoulder, stretching out that hip. Hips are side by side, nice big inhale. Exhale, return that leg back to center, bring your gaze back to the center, and then taking that leg out on a horizontal line with your hip, placing the hips back and down. Inhale, extend the arms out, long, stretching through those inner thighs. Two more big inhales here. Inhale, exhale. Filling your lungs and emptying your lungs. Let's do that one more time. Nice big inhale. Exhale. And gently shift your weight back into those palms, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to circle those hips around a couple times, taking them down to the heels, center, And then let's reverse that circle other way. Take it out and around, hips to your heels. Alrighty, so we are getting ready to move on. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under those hips. We're gonna tuck those toes and gently pick up those knees about an inch or two off the floor, not more. Stretch the feet, abs tight. One big inhale, exhale, squeeze the belly. On your next inhale, lower the knees. We're gonna do that a couple more times, okay? Inhale, exhale, peel the knees up, draw the belly button in, hold, hover those knees over the mat. Inhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, draw the belly button in, hover the knees. Give me one big inhale here. Exhale, squeeze, and on your next inhale, lower the knees. Two more times, just like that. Belly button in. Lower the knees. One last time, squeeze the abs. Exhale, lift the knees, hover. Holding here. Inhale, exhale, and lower. All right, nice and easy. We're gonna pat those feet out, the tops of the feet. Tuck the toes, shift the hips back, and come into a little foot stretch. So we're stretching the feet just a little out here. Make sure your toes are tucked under, even that pinky toe. And you're really short pinky toe, maybe this is a challenge, right? Sitting the buns back onto your heels. If this is hard on your knees, you might take a block or something to sit your butt on so that you can just have the pressure to stretch out the back of the feet. Inhaling, exhaling, keeping the chest up, relaxing the shoulders. Two more breaths here, breathing in deeply to the base of your spine. And exhaling. And do that one more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. And slowly release, walking those hands out. In front, untucking the toes, and again, we pat those feet up. All right, so let's flip over to your side. So in side line, we're gonna come with those hips stacked in a side line tabletop. So make sure your knees are stacked. The only thing that's different is that we have this elbow up under your shoulder. We're gonna keep that there. Big inhale up through your chest. We're gonna open up that arm a little bit and then reach it back up towards the ceiling, holding here. Option here is to keep those knees just like that. Option two, we're gonna bring this arm, reach over, and if you want to, you can extend that top leg, okay? Reaching over, closing that space, rib to hip, bracing through the core. Remember, if you don't want to elevate that leg, you can keep it down, but squeeze your abs as you reach down towards that ankle. I have really long arms, so it probably looks like I'm almost touching my foot. Long arms come in handy for yoga sometimes. Squeeze that space, rib to hip, close the abdominals. Two more just like that, close that space. Inhale up one last time, hold. And we're gonna bring that knee into the chest and pulse it down. If you have the leg down, you can still pulse it here, okay? Pulse and reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that rib cage down, support your head in your hand. Connect the feet, and we're going to bring those legs up, hovered over the floor, open to butterfly side line. And then close and open here. Squeeze the abs in nice and tight. Closing and opening, inner outer thighs, engaging, deep abdominals, engaging. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Squeeze and engage through your core. Let's do 4 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring the knees together, abs in tight, lifting up the heels. We're gonna keep that arm up overhead this time. If you want to, you can just reach up towards the sky, or you can have both hands here and reach up. Either way, you're gonna really be engaging that core. Keep the feet elevated to squeeze up away from the floor, closing that space, rib to hip. Let's do 8 more, 7 more, 6 more, 5, last 4, reach for the sky with your chest or with that hand, your choice, 2, and 1, pulse the top, we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those heels down. And then nice and easy, shift over to your back. We're gonna get a stretch by lengthening it out long, fingertips to toes. Exhale, hug those knees into your chest and easy rock side to side. Good, extend both legs long. Reach for those toes. Keep the head elevated. Inhale, lengthen the limbs. Exhale, take the right leg out. And let's take the left arm long and bring it back in and switch. Opposite leg, opposite arm, coming away from your midline, engaging through your core. Option to lower your head down to the mat and keep going, okay? If you want to make it harder and this is not putting any strain on your neck, then simply tuck your chin and keep your head, neck, and shoulders elevated off the mat. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to do 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. All right, nice and easy, hug those knees in. Relax your head. Roll out that low back. Drop the feet down. Inhale those arms up overhead, relax, and take those knees side to side. Windshield wiper in the legs, loosening up the hips, and we're gonna prepare to do that other side. Nice big inhale. Bring the knees back to the center. Exhale, hug them in. Rocking out that low back if it feels good. Grabbing behind those thighs, you're gonna rock up to seated. Holding here. Really quickly, fingertips down. Practicing a little boat pose. Lean back, opening the chest. Option 1 leg, or both, or knees bent, to your choice. Arms reach out and extend, abs engaged, holding. 3 breaths, inhaling, exhaling, lowering the shoulders, relaxing them down, inhaling, exhaling. Last time, draw the belly button in, inhaling, exhaling, lower the feet down, and let's go ahead and switch over to your other side. Okay, so on the other side, we're gonna start in sideline tabletop, right? Elbow is under the shoulders, hips are stacked, knees are stacked, chest is lifted and open. Make sure those knees are bent about 90 degrees for sideline tabletop, and inhale, open on that top arm, brace the core. We're gonna just reach it over and up. Remember that? Kinda. Option to extend that top leg, reach it out, brace the core, squeeze that space, rib to hip, squeezing and lengthening that leg. If you don't like having the leg out there, then lower it down, back to your tabletop, but keep your abs tight, keep your hips stacked. You have a couple of options. You don't have to keep that leg down, you don't have to pick it up. Choose the one that feels best for you. You gotta get that oblique work either way. All right, nice and easy, reach out and hold, close that space, rib to hip. Option to bring that knee in here, or take it down and pulse. Squeeze and squeeze that space, rib to hip, close that space. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy, lowering that rib cage down, supporting the head in your hand, and inhaling that top arm up. Reaching it, opening up the chest, and then nice and easy, this top leg rests down. I have to have a little bit of space here. We're gonna reach up towards the sky. So this time we're reaching up. Option if you want to, both hands behind the head, squeeze up through that space, rib to hip. I find this option harder, and I prefer this option. You have to choose the one that works best for you. Squeeze that space, rib to hip, and also squeeze a little through the front of your abdominal wall, closing that space, rib to hip. Squeeze. Squeeze. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Nice and easy. Lower that hand down and front, supporting your body weight forward, and open up through the legs. We're gonna hover that bottom leg. If that's too challenging for now, you can keep it down. We're just gonna close and open, squeezing through your abdominals, abs in tight, squeeze in and out. Every time those knees come together, squeeze that belly button in and grip tight through your muscles below the belly button, your pelvic floor. Squeeze and open. Inner, outer thighs also get a little bit of work as well. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. I've already elevated my legs. You don't have to elevate yours, but I suggest it if you did it on the other side. Abs in, nice and tight. We're gonna keep those legs elevated, racing through your core, and then squeezing up through this space here. This time we're taking the chest towards the ceiling and closing that space, rib to hip. Keeping those feet elevated. The knees can be closed. Closing that space. I had a little brain fart. A little brain burp, I should say. I said, But keep those feet elevated. Squeeze the abs. Lead your chest towards the sky. Close that space, rib to hip. We're getting ready to pulse this. Get ready. Get set. And pulse it up. Close that space. Here we go. Last 8, 7, 6. Pulse it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those legs down. And then nice and easy. Inhale that top arm up. Open and close. Let's switch over on our backs again. Bringing those knees into the chest. Give them a hug. Rolling out that low back. And then inhale, extend those legs long. Point the toes. Arms up. Reaching for the toes. Head is elevated. Squeeze the abs. Option to lower the head. We're going to lower that right arm and left leg out and in. Opposite side. Squeezing the abs at the top. Opening and lengthening one arm and one leg at a time. Keeping the head up if you can. If you need to drop it down, then you're going to drop it down. No big deal. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Opening and closing. Open and close. Reaching long through those limbs. Stretching them as long as you can. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling. Squeezing that space rib to hip. Last 4, 3, 2, long limbs, and last 1. You're done. Knees in, give them a hug. Hug the knees in, press the tailbone down to the floor, and really pull those knees in so you can separate the space between the vertebrae and your low back. Hug, hug, hug those knees in. This time, relax those feet down close to your bottom. Walk them in, hands outside your hips, and then slowly peel your back off the mat one vertebrae at a time from the tailbone all the way up to the tops of your shoulders. Squeezing open to the front of your body, squeezing close the back of your body. So push open that chest, push open the hips, ground through your heels, ground through your big toe all the way down to your pinky toe, opening the front of your body, pressing the shoulder blades back down to your mat, and lengthening the entire front of your torso. Big inhale, and exhale. 2 more breaths. Fill your belly, fill your lungs from the bottom to the top. Exhale, empty, slow and controlled. And 1 more time, just like that. Inhale, fill the lungs, bottom to top. This time when you exhale, slowly lower your back down 1 vertebrae at a time from the top to the bottom, imprinting your spine into the mat. Now let's take those arms up, overhead, pray your hands, and then nice and easy, inhale them up, press open that chest. Bring it back up over your chest, give yourself a hug. Press the back of those shoulders into your mat, tuck in your chin. Inhale, open, release, and switch those arms, give yourself a hug. We're gonna do 1 more thing here for abdominals. This time we're gonna bring those arms into eagle. We're gonna wrap the elbows in and then wrap at the hands or the wrists. Keeping those arms in locked, we're gonna peel the heels up, keep the knees bent, and then simply lift the knees towards your elbows and then tap the toes down. We're gonna do that 10 times. Exhale, squeeze the knees in towards the elbows. Inhale, tap the toes down. Squeeze, knees in, and tap. Draw the belly button in tight and tap. We're gonna do 7 more. 6 more, squeeze. Really squeeze those knees in towards the elbows and bring the belly button in. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Tap the toes down. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Stretch open your chest. And then squeeze those arms up towards the ceiling. Hands outside the hips. Reach. And we're going to reach and reach. Squeeze and squeeze that. Face closed, rib to hip. Tucking the chin under. We're going to do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Stay up. We're going to change it. 3, 2, hold the top. Reach side, side. 8, 7, 6. Close that space, rib to hip. 5, 4. Shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. And done. Easy. Lower that back down. Lower the heels. Walk those hands outside the hips. Rest the shoulder blades back and down. Lengthen across your collarbone. Really roll those shoulders back down to your mat. Big inhale. Fill the lungs. And we're going to imprint that spine first. And then slowly begin to bring your hips up. Your low back up. The chest opens. Everything opens up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Fill the lungs. Exhale, really press those shoulder blades down. Interlace the fingers this time if you want. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly begin to lower that back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Imprinting that spine. Shoulder blades roll back and down. And then again, we're going to reach those arms up, over. Pray your hands. Inhale, up and over, stretch open your chest. And bring them back in, give yourself a hug. Inhale, open, switch. We're gonna find those interlaced arms again. Lock the elbows, cross them over, interlock the palms. And then begin to lift your heels up. Begin to draw your belly button in. And all we're gonna do is bring those knees into the elbows as close as you can. And then tap the toes down. Keep going. We're going to do 10. Squeeze. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay? Squeeze the abs. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Tap. 7. Inhale. 6. Squeeze. Inhale. 5. 4. Tapping the toes. Last 3. Squeeze the abdominals. Last 2. And last 1. Lower those feet down, imprint the feet, and then nice and easy, inhale, reach those arms up overhead, and we're gonna circle those arms a couple times right over your shoulder socket, and reverse other way. Good. Nice and easy, inhale, open those arms, stretch open your chest, and we're gonna take those knees side to side again, windshield wiper the legs. And then nice and easy, lean them back to the center. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Last time, we're going to bring those knees in. And the variation this time is to press them out, okay? Your choice. Exhale, squeeze the knees in. Inhale, extend the legs. The last set of torso curls that we're going to do, you can add your own variations if you want. Couple of options here. You can take the legs out lower and scoop them in. If you like, that is a harder option. You can take the legs on a frog, open the knees towards the elbows, and then shoot them back out. Your choice. Doing the option that works best for you. Last 2, and last 1, and done. We're going to extend those legs out, hands outside the hips, point the toes. We're going to simply take one leg down in a circle, and the other leg. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. One leg circles out, other leg. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, both legs circle down and around. Big circle, squeezing through your abdominals, leading them back to the top. Keep your hips down, keep your shoulders down, keep the belly button in, pressing that low back down into the floor. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, low back stays down, and last 1, belly button stays tight. Hug the knees in. Nice and easy. Insoles together. And open up to butterfly. Inhale, arms up overhead, stretching out for those inner thighs. I like to rock mine. You don't have to do that. This helps to loosen up a little bit. Exhale, hands come in, a little pressure on the inside of the knees if that feels good. If that doesn't feel good, you can simply take the arms under your hips and support them in this butterfly pose. 2 more breaths here. We're going to really stretch open through your inner thighs. Inhaling. Exhaling. It's very normal to keep quite a bit of tension through the hips and through the groin area because it's always closed. We're always sitting down while we're driving, while we're watching TV, while we're working. And so this is a pose that opens it up. And the same thing with that bridge pose where we're pressing our hips up. So really good to relieve that stress and tension through your hips because often it leads to low back discomfort, low back pain, low back injuries, as well as not strengthening your core. So this is a really good workout for you if you've been sitting a lot. So even if some things are uncomfortable, try your best and modify as you need to so that you can loosen up those hips and you'll feel so much better. Okay, bring those knees back in. We have 1 more round of those long legs, so lengthen those legs out, point your toes, flatten the back into the mat, imprint your spine. That means low back too, belly button stays in. We're gonna take 1 leg down and around, and then the other leg. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Those legs draw almost like a teardrop or the letter D. So mine, I like to make them a little fat at the bottom and swoop them around and come back to the top to a little point. Abs engaged. The same is true if you do both legs. It looks like 2 big semicircles. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, tracing the letter D with the big toe, pressing the low back into the mat, squeezing tight those deep abdominals, and relaxing those shoulder blades back in and down. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last 2, and last 1, and done. All right, so from here, we're going to flex and point those feet a couple times, and then nice and easy, begin to bring them down to the mat, insoles together, knees open. I feel like we did 1 more, but I think that was it. All right, so remember, inhale the arms up, big stretch, open through your chest, and exhale, a little pressure inside of the knees if that feels good. If that's hurting your low back or it's causing any discomfort, simply support the outer thighs here with your hands. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. 2 more nice big inhales, breathing in deeply through any discomfort, any tightness in your hips. And as you exhale, release it out of the body. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale, relax, release, melt into your mat. On your next inhale, let's bring those knees together. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, hug behind those thighs, rock up to seated. If you want to, try another little boat pose, extend those legs. Inhale, arms come out. Option, bend the knees. Option, 1 leg up. Holding, open the chest. 3 more big breaths, inhales. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and begin to slowly lower the legs, coming into seated position. Hug behind those thighs. Round the back out. And then press the chest through. Gently straighten the legs. Hug 1 leg in. And look back over 1 shoulder. Big inhale up on that same side arm, floated behind you, really close to your bottom of the palm. And look back over that shoulder, stretching out to that hip. Big inhale, lengthen through your torso, through your spine. Exhale, sink more deeply into that twist. Inhale, bring everything back to the center. Extend that leg and hug the other leg in. Give it a nice big hug into your body. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stretch open your chest. Cross that leg over and look back over that other side. Again, big inhale, scoop that arm behind, peek over that shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink more deeply into that twist. back over that shoulder, really opening across the collarbone. And release, inhaling back to the center. Nothing like a great spine twist. We're going to finish with a little bit of a play on a crescent lunge. Extend both legs long. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold, folding your chest over those thighs, melting into the legs. And then slowly walking those hands in, stacking the spine. We're going to shift over to the hands and knees again, where we started. And here we're going to inhale that right leg back. Swoop it in between the hands. Press the hips forward. And make sure this ankle is right under the knee. Inhale, open the arms. Press open the chest. Again, a hip opener for you, so you can go back to work or go back to what you were doing before with a lot less stress and tension held into your hips and low back. Stretch the hips back. Inhale, press it forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, pressing forward. Exhale, back. One last time, holding here. And then nice and easy, shift that weight forward. Step that leg back. Both knees down. Hips to your heels, really quick reset. And then shift that weight forward, back into the wrists, back into the palms. Inhale, extend that left leg. Exhale, step it through the hands. Make sure that ankle lines up under that knee. Press open the hips. Inhale up, the chest comes up. Relax the shoulders down, reach long, lengthening. Inhale, press open through your hips. Dig into that front heel. And exhale, hips come down, hands come down, stretch open that hamstring. A couple more times, we switch and switch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hips come back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hips come back. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale, hands come down. Bend that knee and step it back. I like to lift the other knee. Both knees come down. Hips to your heels, big stretch. Holding in that child's pose. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last time, nice big inhale. Exhale. And gently shift the weight forward into your palms. Tuck those toes. Lift the hips. Press the heels down, downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhale, soften the knees. Inhaling. Exhale, soften your knees and slowly walk those hands back to your feet. Landing forward fold. Inhaling up. And exhaling. Inhale, and we did it. Yay! I almost fell over there. All right, so good job. You did it. Thanks for joining today. And I hope that you feel so much better, right? Sometimes things in yoga are uncomfortable. Sometimes it's hard. Just like in real life though, remember, it doesn't last. And you just have to be there with it a little bit and it's done. And then you feel so much better after, you're stronger after, you're healthier after, and it just helps to balance everything out. Everything isn't perfect and really good all the time, and that's okay. I will see you again tomorrow. Great job.